There's nothing more awkward than knowing a family member, a friend, or a colleague wants to buy or sell in 6 months. They've already told you, but you don't know what to do other than to call them and ask them if they're ready, and you don't want to look salesy. So, what most people do is they try to work it into the conversation so it doesn't sound like you brought it up, and it usually goes along like something like this. What's up, bro? How's things going? Okay. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Real estate. It doesn't go like that, but you get what I'm saying. Every one of those conversations is awkward, and they know what you're doing. The problem is you didn't end the previous conversation correctly, so there's no expectation of what you're going to do next, which then forces it to be awkward across the board. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to take a proven system that will ensure you're never awkward, never fearful, and the clients are always engaged with you about relevant things to them. I'm Josh Pono, and I systematize all of these conversations and processes to ensure you are always the go-to agent and grow your business. Today, we're talking about how to deliver value to your best friends, your colleagues, and your family members without ever creeping them out. Most agents will either A, wait for that person to call them, or B, they'll just put a monthly follow-up and call them and say, hey, has anything changed? Do you need me now? So here's the system that I put in place for our agents that will completely eliminate all that mess and get right to the point. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to tag them whether they're a buyer or a seller. And there's three main buckets that you want to put them into. A, they're buying within the next 12 months. B, they're selling within the next 12 months, but they're not sure when. Or C, they have plans to do transactions, but there's some sort of obstacle in the way and there's no timeline on that. So each bucket has a coordinating tool that will keep them engaged the whole time. The first thing we have to do is we have to stay in front of them with content that they actually want to consume. So for the buyers that are looking to buy between now and the next 12 months, there is no tool on the planet that is more effective at staying in front of them and getting them engaged with it than a new listing alert. Now, you don't want to use the one in the MLS because you lack all the tracking behavior through the CRM customizations. You want them within the CRM getting new listing alerts. And here's the thing. I've written hundreds of emails, really good ones about top 3 things the buyer should be thinking about, best ways to get deals in San Diego. Nothing gets opened up more than a new listing alert that emails them and says, hello, love. Would you like to see a dream home? Now, the second tool that you want to use, there's no more valuable content to a seller thinking about selling than what did their neighbor's home sell for? A lot of agents put them on the MLS tool. Again, this is the wrong move because the MLS tool just sends them the information. That's great, but you want to know, are they engaging with it? So you want to use your home report tool inside of your custom CRM that identifies when they're opening it. Their behavior, the closer they get to selling, the higher their activity on your site goes. So here's why this is important. Imagine if you had a rock machine. You know the type, the one that make them all shiny. You just throw it in there and it tumbles and tumbles and tumbles. And when they're ready, it spits them out nice and shiny, ready to go. Imagine if you had that for your sphere and all of your friends and family where you could just drop them into your little rock machine, ding, client ready, and you could identify that behavior while you were at the beach, you were with your family, or you were sitting on the couch cruising through some Netflix. John, what's up, man? You don't say. No kidding. You're actually digesting the content that I personally just sent you. Let's talk about why this solution works. Well, first off, the easy thing to say is the other one doesn't. I mean, how many times do you go online and see somebody else bought or sold? Or how many times a month do you have awkward feelings and are completely unconfident about reaching out to the very people that you love, trust, and care about? This allows you to add value and not be creepy because you know your systems and processes are set up to engage with your people when they're engaging with you. If you want to learn more, feel free. Click the link below, do your homework, see the other videos.